ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम समस्त जन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। First of all, I thank the management of the Shiva Vishnu temple for inviting me here. I have heard about this temple, but this is my first time that I am coming here. And I am especially glad that I am coming at such a time when there is going to be a Vivaha Utsav, Kalyana of Bhagwan. And see, here Lord Srinivasa's wedding, and in Chinmay Mission we are going to start Ramayana Mahotsav. I came here with no idea of any topic. But now since Utsav is going on here and also there, so I thought I'll speak on Utsav. Utsav, a festival, is called Utsav. There is a saying, Utsava Priyaha Manushyaha. We all human beings are very fond of festivals. There is no doubt about it. And therefore, if there are no festivals, we create something. And particularly Lord's wedding ceremony is a most wonderful festival. Anytime we want to have, we can have. You know, those who are householders, they know, if they want to get their son married or daughter married, how difficult is that job. But Bhagwan's wedding is very easy. Anytime, anywhere, you can have that. And I like Katha, Pravachan, because in Pravachan also, as though the Lord is in your hand. Whenever you want him to take birth, he has to take birth. Whenever we want him to get married, he has to get married. Whenever we want to have the coronation, coronation is. He has given us that freedom. Do you know what? One place, even Rabindranath Tagore said, I like God because he has given me freedom even to deny his existence. No one will be there in this world like that. So, Utsava Priyaha Manushya. Now, why do we like these festivals? For us, there are a variety of festivals, you know. There are some family, parivarik utsavas also there. Like when you celebrate birthdays and wedding days, anniversaries, and Griha Pravesh and housewarming ceremony. This is very family oriented, isn't it? Then there are some national occasions also when you celebrate Independence Day and such kind of national importance. Rashtriya Utsav they are called. Then there are other kinds, samajik, social also. There are religious, dharmic. Then there are spiritual festivals. Why is it that we want these festivals, you know? Why? because our life is very boring. And very exhausting also. And every day doing the same thing over and over again. We get tired. So we get tired, we get bored. Yeah. And that's why today you are happy because it is Saturday, and tomorrow it will be Sunday. And when Friday, what do you say here? Thank God. It's Friday. So happy. See, our nature is that when we keep on working, and that also very routine type of job every day, then we get tired. First thing that happens is we get tired. And when we get tired, what we need is rest. That's why even every day we want to sleep. And sleep is a very, very interesting thing. Everybody looks forward to it. And the sleep is anywhere it can come. In a religious class, the teacher asked the students, why should you keep quiet in a church? And one boy said, because people are sleeping. Should not disturb them. So if you are tired, then if we have good rest, then again we are revived and again we can work. But suppose we are bored, boredom, then the rest is will not do anything. And that's why many people say, now I need some change. And they go on some picnic or some vacation, or they call chill out. And one man said, I went on a vacation to forget everything. And when I opened my suitcase, I realized I had forgotten everything. I had not brought something. So immediately he had to go for shopping only. Yeah. See, our way of getting out of boredom or routine is only this type of thing. We just go on some picnic, vacation, some entertainment. Manoranjan it is called. But when we do all that, for some time we feel very happy, but those people who have gone vacation, they know that when they come back from that, all work is piled up. All joy goes away immediately, because so much work is now piled up. So one is called tiredness, one is called boredom. And we want to get out of that. So we have rest, then we have got some entertainment, that's what we need and that we do. Now in this type of entertainments, for some time we feel very good. And we come back and again we start doing. But again life, the same old life sets in and again we are back to the same square one. Now here, when we have this religious or very spiritual festival, it is very different from all other kind of festivals. That here you get a change, number one. The routine, change. Another thing, what happened? Is it feeder for me or for them? for me. But I can hear. Maybe that is to keep myself awake. Okay? I'll hear more. Oh, right. Now, with these religious and the spiritual festivals, occasions, all elements of other things are there, but something more there. Because when other festivals are there, our purpose is only entertainment. To come out of that boredom. And we need some change. And then our attention also remains on us and our entertainment, pleasures, and so many other things. But in these religious, spiritual festivals, what happens? The attention is uplifted. That is the biggest thing. Because there are cultural programs are there, worships there, so difference is there from routine life, all that is there. Because there will be cultural program, there will be music, there will be classical dance and so many other things. Everything is there. But everything is focused. Focused on what? On the Lord. So we constantly keep on thinking about the Lord only. So our mind is uplifted. So even those people who do not have much idea of what is spiritual life and what is spirituality, but only even if you take the religious aspect of it and Utsav aspect of it, but they are all the time thinking of God, isn't it? Say in India, say in Maharashtra, when Ganesh Utsav time, everybody is thinking of Ganesha, so much festival of Lord Ganesha, and all artists also keep on making different statues of Ganesha, including cricket playing Ganesha, and what called guitar, with guitar also that Ganesha, reclining Ganesha, sitting Ganesha, or what all variety of things that with in front of computer also. Ganesha himself is a symbol of computer only. And then he has a mouse also. That's why you also have a mouse also. And a children's joke, I remember one child came and asked, Lord Shiva and Parvati wanted to use computer, but they could not use. Why? Say, because Ganesha took away the mouse. Now, so you see the variety of Ganeshas that was the so the artists and the musicians and all that, Now when you go to Bengal and other places, Durga Utsav, that is so huge. In Kerala you will go, then there Ayyappa Utsav is there and all. So you see, they may not be knowing all the spiritual significance and all that, but their minds are uplifted only to the Lord. Otherwise, day and night we think only about ourselves or only of the world of objects. Bhagavan has said one place, Vishayan dhyayataschittam vishayeshu visajjate mam anusmarataschtittam mayyeva praviliyate. When our mind keeps on thinking and brooding over only sense objects and pleasures, the mind gets engrossed there only. But if the mind thinks of me, Bhagavan says, me thinks of the Lord, then the mind will get absorbed in the Lord. And do you know that Lord is the very source of all knowledge, all happiness, fulfillment, all grace, blessings. And that is the reason why when we take part in such and participate in such functions, even though we work so hard, we give our money, we give time and all that, and still we don't feel tired and we don't feel bored And again we are ready to do something more also. In other words, these type of festivals, they are not only entertaining, but they are elevating and they are enlightening. And if you understand more and more significance of that, then I tell you, your mind will be enlightened. And the sign of enlightenment is total fulfillment in life. Otherwise, every day we get up and we have got a list, to-do list. I have to do this, I have to do that. Very list itself tires us, Oh, I have to do so many things. Everyday routine type of thing, official thing there. One husband told his wife, let us go for eating out today, we'll go and eat out. She said, why? Do you think that I am tired of cooking, or what? No, you are not tired of cooking, I am tired of washing the dishes. And therefore, let us go out and all that. You see what I say? All these, the differences in our routine life and our this festival, you start thinking. So it is enlightening, entertaining, it is elevating, it is enlightening, and that enlightenment comes when we understand a principle. Okay, now here is a Utsav. Utsav of what? Lord Bhagavan Vishnu and getting married to Lakshmi. And what a wonderful occasion. We are thinking of that. One aspect is spiritual, religious, and at the physical level. Okay? So, Adi Bhautik level, as we understand, here is one form, here is another form, and there will be festival, and they will come together, and wedding will take place. Now, what is the bhavanatmak? Bhavana, at the moment of, the level of our higher level of mind, this is getting wedded to what? Lakshmi is called wealth. Correct? Yes, Lakshmi is wealth. And we understand wealth only material prosperity and all that. Of course, that is wealth. But in spiritual world, and I tell you otherwise also, the real wealth is what we have got, our inner virtues. Love, kindness, compassion, desire for knowledge, devotion, faith, self-control. All these things are our virtues. All that put together is called Lakshmi Swarup. In Vedanta, it's called Shama, Dama, Uparama, Titiksha, Shraddha, Samadhan. That's called as Shat Sampatti, wealth. Now, our virtues should be wedded to Bhagavan. What a wonderful idea. Now, many times, we practice these virtues or these values. Do you know why? For material gains. Suppose I am a businessman. I say, I must follow punctuality. I must follow promptness. I must follow all that, customer satisfaction. And all, do I? So that my business will grow. So idea is what? Good values only in good practices. But these good practices are for what purpose? They are wedded to what? They wedded to my material prosperity. Correct? And as long as we practice these, even though they are great values and virtues, but if we practice them only for so that in the world people will call me a good person, or I will have some credibility, or my business will grow, and or in my office I will get promotion. If with that idea, if I am practicing, so even though they are good, but the purpose is not great. And they will not really help me much. And after some time, suppose I find that in spite of my honesty and hard work and all that, nobody appreciates anything. Then what? I did so much. In the family itself, they get, I did so much for the family, but see, there is not a word of appreciation, not a word. I don't want many things, but can't they say? Can't you say? The other person, why should I say? I never asked you to do anything. You did on your own, and I never, so why should I say anything? There are another people who say, dishonest people, they all are prospering, and the honest and good people are suffering. Why do they say that? Because in the mind the value is for outer things only. And if you tell them, then why don't you also do that? Suppose you think that by all dishonesty somebody flourishes, prospers. Do also. No, I am scared. Scared of what? Getting caught. Not that so he's not honest. One man was telling me that I never took any bribe from anybody. How? Nobody gave me? So can we say that person is very honest? See, if a person says, I am a good person and I am suffering, that shows you are not good. Maybe good for nothing. Now please understand this point very well. But when we practice these virtues, wedded to Bhagavan, I practice all these values and virtues because I want my spiritual enlightenment. And I want to reach the Lord, not to prosper a business or any kind of appreciation or anything. No, in that whatever may happen here, but my mind is uplifted. Then that is called wedding. Do you know why it should be there? Because Shriyapatihi, the Lord of wealth is Bhagavan alone. Lord of wealth is not any worldly position or any high post or anything like that. Now, in the Srimad Bhagavat, there is a very beautiful shloka which is said, Bhagavan is Shriyapatihi, the Lord of wealth, Lakshmi. And also he says, Dhiyampatihi. He is the Lord of our intellect, our thoughts. So our mati should become sati with its pati. Idea is what? Sati means what? Devoted, a chaste, devoted wife. Now our mati, our buddhi, is day and night thinking of what? Only of worldly things it is thinking. And in that way, manipulations, and just to win, and just to do this and that, all worldly things that which is going on and on. And man thinks that if he can fool other people and cheat, he will be great. One man went to a bookstall, there was a newspaper also they were saying, and he threw a fake coin. And he thought that man will not say in a hurry. So, and he took the newspaper. He was very happy that he cheated that man. The currency was not valid one, fake one. इसलिए फेंक दिया था. So he just threw it there. Then he found the newspaper was 2 days old. When you cheat somebody, there is some other person also there to bigger than you. See, we have got our buddhi, mati, but where are we using it? Bhagavan says in the Gita, buddhir buddhimatam asmi. I am the intelligence of the intelligent people. And what is that intelligence? When our buddhi is used, as Bhagavan said in the Bhagavad Gita, etad buddhva buddhiman syat kritakrityascha bharata. Arjuna, this buddhi, this intellect is given to you, and if you use this intellect to know me, and your mind and the intellect merges with me, then only you are called a man of enlightenment and wise man, and the sign of that is kritakritya, totally fulfilled. I was saying, fulfilled. Every day there is a list, I have to do this, do this, do this. All that ends. I have nothing to do, nothing more to do. Complete satisfaction and fulfillment will be there. So this buddhi, mati, it's called mati. And who is the pati of mati? Pati of mati is Bhagavan. And therefore pati, it is mati should become sati, totally devoted to Bhagavan only. Then what you'll find? That is called the wedding. One is called Shriyapatihi, Dhyampatihi, Bhagavan. And then when our that intellect thinks, inquires into the nature of the Lord, and then what happens? It merges with the Lord, becomes one with it. That is called Mahotsav, actually. Bhagavan is Shriyapatir Yajnapati Prajapatihi, Dhyampatir Lokapatir Dharapatihi, Patir Gatishchandaka Vrishni Satvatam, Prasidatam Me Bhagavan Satam Patihi. The Pati means the Lord. Pati means the one who protects, who saves you, the great savior. That is called Pati, the Lord. And whether it is Shriyapati, the Lord of wealth. Bhagavan alone is the Lord of wealth, not any other person. Some person came to me and said, now Bill Gates has got big charity, so many $1 billion charity has got. Our mission can apply for that, some. Or fundraising, all the time. But I said, I have got greater than that. He may be having some $1 billion, that is very great, no doubt about it. But we have got Shriyapati. For us, the Lord is Bhagavan. He is the Lord of wealth. So if we will tell him, then he will find that is his responsibility. It is like, a child, whatever he needs, he has to tell his parents only. And if a child, instead of going to parents, go to neighbor's house, parents will not like that. Why did you go there? So at least those who are in the spiritual organization, they must know that their Lord, Shriyapati Bhagavan. So whether Shri is wealth, worldly wealth, material wealth you are talking, the wealth of virtues you are talking, and all the spiritual knowledge you are talking, that is the Lord. Shriyapati, Yajnapati. Yajnapati, Bhagavan is the Yajnapati. Yajna means worship, is simple formula worship. Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasam. Bhagavan says in the Gita, I am the enjoyer, the Lord of Yajna and Tapas, and the one who knows me, Suhridam Sarvabhutanam, Jnatva Mam Shantim Richyati. And the one who knows that Lord as his well-wisher, then that person attains all peace. Shriyapatihi, Yajnapatihi, Prajapati, and Lokapati. Prajapati, the Lokapati are the worlds. All these worlds are there. How many worlds are there? Nobody knows. Countless worlds are there actually. According to our Vedic Shastra, it said, Bhur Bhuva Swaha Mahajanaha Tapa Satyam Atala Vitala Sudala Talatal Mahatal Rasatal Patal. So the 14 worlds make one Brahmandam. And like that, there are countless Brahmandas. And that Lord is a Lokapati. And in this Loka's world, all the praja that is there, not only human beings, all prajas, Bhagavan is the Lord of all of them. Shriyapati, Yajnapati, Prajapati, Dhyampati, already I told you, is the Lord of our intellect. And that's why we say, oh Lord, you are the Lord of the intellect. Therefore, you only motivate and inspire our thought. Dhiyo yora prachodayat. That Bhagavan should only inspire us. Dhyampati, Lokapati, Dharapati. And he is the Lord of the Dhara, the Prithvi, the land. Here the so many people say, I am the Lord. 1,000 acres of land I have got. Very good. But how much land you occupy? If you have to sit or sleep or this or that, how much is that? In the Bhagavad, there is called Bhumi Geet. Song of the Bhumi, the Mother Earth has sung. And she said, so many kings and so many emperors came here, and they were only telling, this is my land, this is my kingdom and all that, and they all were buried here. And only Katha Matra, only what is some people's name is there, some people's names are also not there. We don't know how many came and went there. We may call ourselves, landlord. Neither land nor lord also. One joke I had heard, one man came from Lahore. He was in Lahore and the division took place of India, Pakistan, and he came to Punjab. And he wrote on in front of his house, Lord. What Lord? Kartar Singh. Somebody says, how did you become Lord? He said, the thing is, I was a landlord in Lahore. Now land is there, Lord is here. That's all that has become. Who is the Dharapati? We may say that we are the Lord of this and that. In England also they call House of Lords and House of Commons and all that, They call it. What so? Lords. Dharapati. Satvadampati. And he alone is the Lord of noble people. So idea is, in this religious, spiritual festival, our mind is lifted to the real Lord of our life, of this world, of our intellect, of all our wealth. There what we have to lift our mind, and when that mind is lifted and contemplates on that, then see what happens. Gita Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, Mayeva mana adhatsva, mayi buddhim niveshaya, nivasishyasi mayeva, ata urdhvam na samshayaha. He says, you absorb your mind in me and your intellect in me. If you do that, then you shall abide in me only. So, just as a river that is flowing, when it merges with the ocean, then only there is fulfillment. Our mind also is wandering here, there, everywhere. Only when it will merge in the Lord, then alone we can say we have reached our home. In baseball, they make home run. So then how happy you feel when you make a home run. So here also you run. Home, sweet home. Isn't it? You see, even when you go on a long tour and vacation and all that, you go to England, you go to Switzerland, you go to Holland, you go to New Zealand, and you go to Finland, but only when you come to motherland, then only you feel very happy. And there also when you reach home. Here also our buddhi, otherwise all the time agitated, restless, when it comes to its own source, you call it, or when it comes to its own Lord, then there is Anandam, right? And this is really the significance of different Mahotsavas of Kalyana Mahotsav we are having, Ramayana Mahotsav we are having, that is only may our mind get absorbed in that Paramatma Swarup only. Okay? That is the main. This is the spiritual meaning. So, Utsava is not only for a change in routine program. This Utsava is not only meant for entertainment alone, but this festival is meant for elevating our mind, and it is meant for enlightening our mind and absorbing the mind in that Lord to find a fulfillment. Okay? Now, I will sing a simple kirtan and you please follow, and with that we'll conclude. Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Siya Ram.
Siya Ram, Jai Jai Siya Ram.
Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Siya Ram.
Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Siya Ram.
Bolo Ram, 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 Sita Ram.
Ram, 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 Sita Ram.
Bolo Ram, 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 Sita Ram.
Ram, 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 Sita Ram.
Bolo Ram, 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 Sita Ram.
Ram, 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 Sita Ram.
Bolo Ram, 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 Sita Ram.
Ram, 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 Sita Ram.
Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Siya Ram.
Siya Ram, Jai
Bolo Ram, 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 Raja Ram. Bolo Ram, 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 Raja Ram. Bolo Ram, 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 Raja Ram. Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Siya Ram.
Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Siya Ram.
Jai Jai Siya Ram.
Jai Siya Ram.
Jai Jai Siya Ram.
Jai Siya Ram.
सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. हरि ओम. Thank you very much.